Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Isaiah Redding will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Isaiah Redding.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this is fouled at the plate. Popped him up. Nito over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Into the box, Benjamin Rosado. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. Robert Gesellman comes on from the pen. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he was outstanding.
The final
swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals.
First delivery to him on the way.
Trey
Popped him up.
Turner.
Rosario is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Victor Robles digging in now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Broxton's on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Juan Soto to the plate now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Batting fourth. The
First offering on its way.
Anthony.
Skied into straightaway right.
Go.
Conforto giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Benjamin Rosado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 16.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled to first. Smith comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Matt Adams now. It was a 2 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Matt Adams.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Striding in now for the Nats, Manny Pena. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the into the box now. The Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit line at first. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. The The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Left fielder.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is stepping in. Benjamin Rosado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 16.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ahmed Rosario becomes the first out of the inning. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And digging in, Matt Adams as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He reached on a single in his first try.
The right fielder.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. 2 balls and no strikes for Jorge Bonifacio.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. What he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day. So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th. And up next is the catcher, Manny P. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Adams stands at first with 1 out. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Straight up, straight up.
Popped up. Smith in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Joe Ross. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
41.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one's down to third. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So digging in now, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Victor Robles.
Here comes the first pitch.
2-2.
Attempt here. Barehanded at his ankle. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. So stepping in, Juan Soto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
In there for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he struck him out. His 8th punch. Stepping up now, Benjamin Rosado.
Number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Dozier. Throw to Adams is in time. They turn the double. In now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams. Last time through was a base hit. First baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now, Jorge Bonifacio. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
No runner, no runner. Start hold.
And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
And now for Washington, Manny Pena. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand it into the the box now, Matt Grace.
Off
And he's
for
getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Shortstop, Ray Turner.
First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit high and deep to right center. Conforto is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Victor Robles. No hits to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. High in the air out to center field. Bruxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Cecil Ballard will look for some starting pitching. So obviously important to a team's success, and a great performance given here in this one by the fellow you see on your screen. He's our top player of the game.
Line score for our ball
yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen.
Ready now, Benjamin Rosado. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. Acuna is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Smith.
Left side, but well foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in for the Braves, Isaiah Redding, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Redding tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He'll try again. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left.
2-2-2.
And they can't run it down.
Nope,
tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 2. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Strike 1 to start the at bat. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes another 0-2. Left side. And that's through for a hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Slow roller out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The catcher.
Now at the plate, Bo Costello. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1-1.
Ground over to first. Smith fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed on the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Benjamin Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Standing in, Tomas Nido. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Camargo is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he popped him up. Swanson has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up from New York, Adam Frazier. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Adam Frazier.
Comes set, and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Redding is there to make the catch, and the side. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High and deep to right center. Conforto sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Braves are going to like this. They've got a man at third on a leadoff triple. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Marcus Trailer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Malik Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Isaiah Redding. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. This is on the ground over to first. Smith moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Benjamin Rosado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The catcher.
And he gets ahead with a screwball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Zero.
1-2 now.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, his 7th. Now to the plate, Marcus Traylor, and he might get a chance to hit for himself.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 00. Mallet.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count, hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And into left field for a 1-out hit. So coming to the plate, Isaiah Redding. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Isaiah Redding.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fouled off. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's the first pitch to him. A runner on first with 2 away.
Junior.
Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Ready once again, Benjamin Rosado, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Hard hit towards center.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they extend their lead even further. Settling in now, Tomas Nido. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuña's there for it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuña's there for it, and that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. It's 1-2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Up, up.
1 out, nobody on. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Coming in is Nimmo. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance, Benjamin Rosado, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to minimize the damage here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. At the plate, Tomas Nido, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2.
Balls up, balls
Popped up, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Freddie Freeman will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
The right fielder, number 00.
And he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-2. And he's got another one. 15. Dan Altavia, the 5'11" right-handed reliever. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game. At the plate, Theo Copeland. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, Theo Copeland.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Up, up, up.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he drops it. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
The second baseman,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The right fielder.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1-1.
Back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Chauncey Fawcett. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
3-1 to him now. Sinker misses, ball 4. From the stretch. Fouled straight back. Looking at his career totals, Stewart is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square. And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Frazier scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Next up for Detroit, Grayson Greenier.
Batting 7.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. One now to Iglesias. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
2-2-2.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. At the plate, Victor Reyes will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Pops this one up. Medeiros in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Copeland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High chopper to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rosario backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Castellanos.
A ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Chauncey Hogsett. He drew a walk his first time up.
The third baseman.
First offering on its way.
14.
No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 18.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First baseman,
1-0. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1-1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Leading off the inning, Grayson Greer, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Frazier gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. 1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Iglesias becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set. Leading off the inning, Theo Copeland, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he looks at the screwball that's over for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chauncey Hogsett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Look out, 2-0 now. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, number 18.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
That misses. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kristen Stewart becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average.
And the center fielder is under. Leading off the inning, Grayson Grenier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hard hit ball to second. Frazier from the outfield grass. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Right there for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Jeurys Familia enters to make an appearance on the mound. And fellas, a very strong performance on the mound by the
You deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
The final line score for our ball game.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now Bryce Harper, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Don't want to forget about it. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Harper bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". It was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Segura over at second. Hernandez at first, one gone. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So it's first and second with two men gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Here down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Eric Fedor. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And it's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate. So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. So here's the Mets pitcher, Benjamin Rosado, as he'll get Get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Nola.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch.
The batter, number 2.
And he takes ball 1. Segura makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard. But he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Phillies shortstop in front on the count, 3-1. The 3-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. And he lays off there, 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Catcher,
and that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. A shot to first base and caught at the plate. Maikel Franco looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Maikel
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss. Couldn't time the screwball. 1 strike to count.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, Aaron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So striding forward now, Benjamin Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Here's another 0-2. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gene Segura. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Here comes the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Misses, ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Cesar Hernandez is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. 1-1 the count now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Conforto ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1-0 the count. Here's a pop-up now. Shaw is under it, and the Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching. Well, the man you see there didn't start this one on the mound, but his performance certainly was impactful. That earns him the Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really put together